Nancy from the O'Neill Center, and I don't know what day this is going to run for you, but it's the first day of the snow, so I put on my Life is Good snowman t-shirt. He's playing the guitar. The snow shovel has a guitar, air guitar. Two favorite things, snow and guitars. All righty, ready to do some exercising. We're going to do this all in our chairs, so I hope you go get off your lazy boy, get into a kitchen chair or a sturdy hard chair, something that's not going to move around, and something that's going to give you some stable support on your bottom end, okay? So we're just going to warm up by starting with marching, okay? Just march. Just bring, you can march with a beat. Probably can't hear any music that I'm playing in the background, but I am playing Christmas music. So we're just going to march. We're taking it kind of like a step, with a step afterwards on the bottom here. Now let's bring it back up just to a regular march. Warming yourself up just a little bit. That's good. Keep going, keep going. We're going to add our arms in a moment. And we're going to add our arms by going up 1, 2, out, out, back in, and down, and down. Let's hope we can do that 8 count, but keep our feet moving in a march. And at any time your hips hurt or your leg gets a cramp, just stop, stretch it out, okay? You don't have to move every part all the time with this. You can do just the arms or just the feet. Okay, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Ready again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep marching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Are your legs starting to feel it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you want to just reduce your legs just to bringing the heels off the floor, you can do that rather than a full march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let's do 2 more sets of this 8. I know your arms are not getting as much work as your hips are, because they're constant. Okay, let your legs spread a little bit further apart. Let's stretch that calf out. Reach it down, reach it down. Grab the toes if you can. Grab the ankles or the calf, whatever you can grab, just to stretch the back of that leg. You want your heel flat, your toes are up toward your face, and bending down, hinging at the hips, so that we're stretching it slugged out. All right. Ooh. Nice way to start December with a little snowstorm. My dad always said, people would say, oh, well, you can't go out and shop, it's a bad day, snowy, nobody will go out. But that's all it takes to get into the Christmas mood is a little bit of white snow on those trees. And Marietta area has so many beautiful pine trees that snow is just hanging on their branches today. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do it a little differently with our legs this time. We're going to, and this is a step I've used a lot in our standing exercises. We're going to go out, out, then back in and in. It's a V step. 2, 3, 4. Practice that first with this feet. Ready? Let's begin with me with the feet. So it's out, out, in, out, out, in. Do this at your pace. If you want to do it a little slower, that's okay. But we're going to add some arms to it. So if you do it half the speed I am, that's okay. If you want to do it double time, you can do it double time. Make this what you are used to doing or what you don't expect to do more than what you should do, okay? Remember, if you have pain 2 hours after you exercise with me, then you've done too much. Next time, slow it down. Ready to add our arms? We're going to go out, out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most music is in a 4 count or 8. A lot of you took music. It was almost a requirement when I was young to have music lessons. Because music was grade school. Everyone had music as an extra class. They call those specials now, I think. They go to specials. Art, music. Out, out, in. Do a few more. Now again, if you want to just do the arms for a little bit, if your hips, legs, and thighs are starting to burn, that's good. But if it hurts too much, feel free to stop. We just do one or the other. Or you can always just bring your legs back to a march. March. Right in place. Santa Claus is coming to town. Even though through this pandemic, this has to be the spiritual, wonderful season of light for us. Are you starting to feel that burn in the upper arms now? Right in here. Keep those arms moving for just a few more beats. Few more chords here. I should have turned and done this with the Christmas tree. Next recording. Ready? We're going to slow it down now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more set, real slow. Out, out, in, and in. Let's shake those arms out. I don't know about you, but my upper shoulders are starting to feel that just a little bit. Let's bring our arms up and swing them back. So do one at a time. Bring your right arm up, your left arm back, and then back, opposite. Swing them back and forth. Bring your arms to the sides and bring them out to the side, straight on each side, shoulder height. Now bring them up overhead and rotate so the palms are facing each other. Your arms are up against your ears. Let's bring them down. Spread your legs apart, hinging at your waist, at your hips. I'm sorry, not your waist. At your hips, you're going to lean forward, keeping your chest forward. Let your hands hang down. And then final thing, let your head hang. Just going to stretch and come down to a hang. Relax for a moment. Slowly let your breathing catch up with you. Breathing deep. Slowly come back up. And as you bring your shoulders up, round your shoulders up, back and down. Let them relax. We're just going to drop our head to one shoulder, ear to one shoulder. Bring that shoulder up, back, and down. Let it hang heavy down. And let your head come toward that shoulder. In your mind's eye, your head is almost touching the shoulder. We know in reality that's really something we can't do. Just stretching that neck out. We head back up to neutral. Bring the other shoulder up, back, and down. And drop the ear to the other shoulder. Okay, back to neutral. Roll those shoulders, relax the shoulders a little bit. This time with our legs, we're going to bring our knee up. We're going to bring it out. We're going to point. We're going to flex and bring it back down. We're going to bring the other knee up. Point, flex, and back down. Ready to start with me? Up, point, flex, and down. Point, flex, and down. Flex, point, down. Let's see, I think we need to add our arms by now. Okay, and then bring our right hand up, palm up, point, up, and then back down. Let's bring the other arm up, flex, point, flex, and down. Very good. Up, flex, point, flex, and down. This is pretty easy. Pretty easy, but still you're doing a good job. Flex, point the wrist, let the wrist hang down, flex, and down. Bring it up. Bring it up. Down. Okay, let's do some ankle circles. Remember what I always say while you're watching TV, write the alphabet in script with your ankle. That's a good thing to do, keeps those ankles flexible. If they're flexible, when you start to fall or start to roll your ankle, your flexibility will come in and your unconsciousness will help you right yourself and could prevent a fall. As we have that little snow and ice and sleet around, this is the time where you want to really be careful, cautious, but yet confident that you can walk in the weather. Good pair of shoes. You know, a lot of the outdoor stores carry the things that you put over top of your shoes that grip into the ice and the snow and sleet. They make them look like golf shoes. Or if you have an old pair of golf shoes with cleats in them, those are good to wear as well as they fit. As long as they fit. Okay. Bring our arms out to the side and make some big circles of our arms. We're going to get those shoulders moving. Oh. There's a lot you can do in the chair, isn't there? Keep yourself active and moving. Let's reverse that the other direction. Now let's just bring one arm up and bring it behind your head. Give yourself a pat on the back and then point that shoulder up as high as you can get that elbow pointing straight up. If you can't, it's okay, but try to get it up. You can use your other hand to hold it up. And now bring it across, opening that shoulder up. Very good. Let's do the other arm. Bring it around and bring it up behind your head. Get that elbow pointing up straight up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch. And then open up. Remember, stretching after you've warmed up is a good idea. All right, very good. We're going to do a little bit like what we did before with our legs. We're going to bring your knee up, bring it out to the side, back and down. So you're going to bring your knee up, out to the side, as far as you can go. Not just pointing, but we're going to keep it bent. Out to the side and down. Up, out, back, and down. You might want to need your arms a little bit to keep your balance on your chair this time. So we're going to let our arms rest for a minute. Okay, you could do this. You could bring your arms up, swing them out and back. Swing it out and down. Curls. Do a curl with it. Or you can just let your hands rest. Let your arms and shoulders rest while we're doing this. Lower legs and hips. Feel like you've worked your ankles, your knees, your hips, your arms, shoulders, your neck. One thing we haven't worked is our core. So that's coming up, okay? Okay. We're going to work our core now. Come to the edge of your chair a little bit. And I want you to bring your arms up in front of you. We're going to rock back, but not touch the chair. Lean back on the chair You're not doing anything for yourself. But if you rock back, come within an inch or a fraction, you can almost feel the chair, but yet your core is engaged and it's holding you from touching the chair, and then bring yourself back up. That's a rocking chair. Rock back. But hold. Don't touch. Don't touch. And then bring it back up. One of the best exercises you can do is getting up and down out of a chair. And if you're going to church these days, you don't really want to hold on to the pew in front of you to help you get up anyway. So practice that getting up and down out of your kitchen chair without touching the table, without leaning on the pew or the table in front of you. Bring your arms up, rock it back, and up. Arms up. It's okay if you've had to stop. This is hard, engaging all that core. Oh, but you feel it. It's almost like a sit-up without laying down on the floor. All right. Whew. That was good. Bring your knee, cross your leg. Your heel is on your knee, opposite. You're going to press it down slightly, and if you do, you're going to feel that right back there, that hip. Then you're going to bring it up toward the opposite shoulder. Twisting your waist when you're doing this. And then let your head back down. Now, if you're anything like me, your other knee doesn't quite feel the same as the one does. So it doesn't come to a real good cross. My left knee doesn't. But I'm going to try it anyway. Bring it down. Bring it toward my shoulder. Feel it in that back sciatic nerve hip. Okay. Let it down. Bring the right heel to the left ankle and slide it up. Hold it for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then let it down. Bring the left heel to the right ankle. Bring it up as high as you can. May only come to the calf. And down. Slide it up and hold it. Bring it up and hold it. And down. You've kept up with me moving all the time. You've done a great job. You've done about 15 minutes. We don't have just a few minutes left. Let's do one more on each side of this. Stretching that hip. And slide it down. We're going to slide down just gently again, hinting at the hip, just sliding it down. And let's just hang here, relaxing your hips, relaxing your back, relax your head, let it fall. Let's just reach out, stretch out. Stretch out. Swing big and stretch. Swing big and stretch. Just gently turn your head to look over your shoulder. Letting that neck stretch, feel the stretch. Bringing it back to center. And then turn to the other shoulder. Remember, this is important flexibility, particularly if you're still driving. You need to be able to look into that blind spot. Back to the center. Let your chin drop to your chest. Lightly let your chin swipe across your chest. Back and forth. Feeling that stretch in the back of the crown of your head. You notice one thing I never do in the exercising, bringing it back up to neutral, is to looking up and back. Never, don't tilt your head up and back. You can bring your crown up, tucking your chin. You can open your chest, opening your heart and your shoulders, but we don't want to look straight up and crank the back of your neck. Arthritis Foundation does not approve of that. So let's just go up. Take that exit breathing. Feeling good. You can sway side to side. Come back to center. Bring your arms back down. Remember to breathing always in the nose, out the mouth, nice, deep, and slow. Expand the belly, bring in that fresh oxygen. One of the things that you need is hydration and oxygen. You can't live without water and air, so make sure you're getting it in and out, fluctuating and getting it in and out, cleaning out the body. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll watch for another class coming up soon. Bye.